Hey guys, welcome back to Susan Shares. It's so good to be back with you again. I was traveling all day Monday, so that's why I didn't post. And speaking of traveling, while I was on the plane, I was thinking, I was up in the clouds and I was thinking, how much does this plane weigh? I don't know if any of you ever thought about that, but it's remarkable to me to think about being up in the clouds, in the sky, and on this plane. And how does that work? How does that happen? And it caused me to think, we're not supposed to know everything. But I did do some research when I got on the ground. And I was on a Boeing 747. Now, a Boeing 747, I want you to know, I just did research on different airplanes. And that plane weighs 987,000 pounds, which is a little bit more than 450 tons. Think about that. 987,000 pounds, a little over 450 tons. Wow. Now, that takes a lot of math problems to figure out, a lot of engineering, a lot of smart people that know exactly what they're doing to keep that many pounds, that many tons up in the air with us in those seats. So I have to trust they know what they're doing. And I did. Your mind can't really go there to try to figure that out, because you know what? I don't have to figure that out, but I have to trust that they do, because that's not my area of expertise. But I'm sitting in a passenger seat that trusts that those people knew what they were doing when they put and built that plane together. And it caused me to believe, we don't know everything, and we're not supposed to. That does not bring me anxiety. Actually, that brings me comfort, that knowing that I'll never know everything that I'm supposed to know, especially in the spiritual realm. That holds true. There's a favorite verse of mine. I've referred to it numerous times on Susan Shares. Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. And I do not want to be a fool, meaning I always want to grow in knowledge. I always want to be learning something. I'm an avid reader of Scripture. And the main reason I am, is because I always learn something new about Jesus each and every time I read Scripture. He reveals himself to me in his word. And I'm telling you, I sit here before you to tell you that I don't understand a lot about Scripture, just like I don't understand how I'm up in the air in an airplane that may weigh 987,000 pounds and wonder how it stays in the air, in the clouds. But I don't understand a lot about Scripture, but I trust every word of it to be true. I trust it, and I live as if I do every single day, because I don't have to know or understand everything, and that gives me comfort, if that makes sense. Relate that to people. I don't understand how they act the way they do. I don't understand why they don't understand that about me either. They don't understand. So we need to give grace, just like I've been given grace every single day, and just like we need to give people grace. We all also may need to ask questions. Can you tell me how you tick? Can you tell me why you do what you do? There's always a reason why people do what they do, because we don't understand everything. We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to. There is a God, and we're not it. That's how come we don't know everything. So giving people grace is so important, and it's a great lesson for us all to know, because again, I'm going to reiterate, we don't know everything, but we're on a path of learning every single day, and that should give us comfort that we don't, and that we do want to learn. And I hope that you do want to learn. It's a great verse to go back to, is Proverbs 1:7, because none of us want to be a fool. Have a great day. Love you. Bye-bye.